Question number 26. Now, in this question, the blank is right at the beginning of the paragraph. So, we need to pick that choice which introduces the idea. Conflicts are now brewing over rivers and river basins shared by many countries around the world. This is not unexpected given the fact that more than 200 water bodies are shared by 2 or more countries. Strife over water, for example, is erupting throughout the Middle East from the watersheds of the Nile to the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Okay. So, we have to look at which sentence can effectively introduce or initiate the idea. The first one. With water becoming increasingly scarce and development of new sources of water extremely costly, international water tensions are expected to rise. Conflicts are now brewing over rivers and river basins shared by many countries around the world. Now, this seems to connect. Let's also take a look at the remaining. It might be a cliche, but given how scarce it is, water is the new oil of the 21st century. Conflicts are now brewing over rivers and river basins shared by many countries around the world. Now, it might be a cliche, but given how scarce it is, water is the new oil of the 21st century. Now, if we begin with this, the rest of the sentences should explain or should give us more clarity on why water is the new oil of the 21st century. But the next sentence begins with conflicts are now brewing. So, this certainly is not the one we should go for. The third one. The world does not consider water to be the scarce resource it is. So, if the world does not consider water to be the scarce resource it is, which the sentence says, then why are there conflicts? So, this is something which contradicts the grain of the passage. The fourth one. Fresh water is increasingly in short supply with nearly 2/3 of the global population living in water-stressed conditions. Now, this specifically mentions fresh water, whereas the reference is to water in general. And then does it continue in the second sentence? Conflicts are now brewing over rivers and river basins. If it is fresh water, then the next sentence should discuss that very topic or concept. It is not, and it's talking about conflicts over rivers and river basins. So, this tells us that we can eliminate the last one also, and then categorically one is what we can introduce the thought with water becoming increasingly scarce and development of new sources of water extremely costly, international water tensions are expected to rise and conflicts are now brewing over rivers. So, tensions and conflicts is consistent with this. So, we go with 1.